Focus. There you go. Hey guys, it's Stefen. So today I was late for my 4th period class because my teacher likes to move classrooms without telling us. And whenever we're late, it's our fault because we should have known that we were there, although he doesn't tell us we're there. So anyway, when I walked inside, I was a minute late, by the way. When I walked inside, he spent 5 minutes yelling at me because I was late. Like, it's not my fault I was late, it's your fault. You should have told me we were there. You should have told all of us we were there. The 5 minutes you spent yelling at me because I was late could have been spent teaching the class. But no, because I was late 1 minute, you decided to spend 5 minutes wasting class time yelling at me. That means that you would rather spend class time yelling at students than actually teaching and doing your job. Just shut up and do your job. I understand what I did wrong. I understand I was late. Don't yell at me for it because I already know. If you were so upset with me being late, why didn't you just pull me aside after class and tell me privately? And I'm sure this doesn't just happen to me, right? It's not just me. It happens to a lot of people. Another thing that I hate about what teachers do is they yell at us because we haven't completed homework. We have 4 periods worth of homework and they're each supposed to give us an hour of homework a night. So that's 4 hours a night doing this homework. You know, because we don't have a life after school. So they get mad at us when we don't finish the homework or we skip a question. And yet, it takes them 3 weeks to mark identical tests. I understand there are 30 tests you have to mark, but they're all identical. Look at your reference and check off the right answers, circle the wrong answers. It's simple. At least you don't have to do research to find the molecular structure of porcelain. And I think it's unfair that the teacher yells at the student, and when the student says one word in defense, they get detention. Like, okay, thank you for encouraging us to not defend ourselves. It's not like that's going to be an important skill in the future. I'm not saying that all teachers do this, because some teachers I love. Some are great, they understand, they connect with the students, they're very nice people. And then there are others who just don't care. Oh, another thing. Cell phones. You're not allowed to have them in class. I understand why we're not allowed to have these cell phones in class, because they could be a distraction, right? But the teachers enforce that rule so much that they overdo it. And yet the teachers are getting phone calls in the middle of class, and some are even answering their phones and replying to text messages. Tell me how that's fair. Oh, and another thing. I think this is the most popular discussion when talking about how awful school is. When one student leaves to go to the washroom, no one else is allowed to go. Let me just tell you why that's stupid. 1, our bladders aren't connected. If Noah's going to the washroom, that doesn't make me have to go any less. It's not like one of us goes for all of us. We all have to go separately. And besides, Noah's probably not even going to the washroom. He's probably skipping class to chill with his friends. And when you ask the teacher, can I go to the washroom, and they respond with, I don't know, can you? That just, oh god, that just pisses me off so much. They're basically teaching you that can I do this is not a form of question, when really it is. Here, let me just pull up the definition of can. Oh, look at this. Number 1 is be able to, so have the opportunity or possibility to. But the second one is be permitted to, as in used to ask for permission. So the next time you ask a teacher if you can go to the washroom and they respond with, I don't know, can you? Say this to them. When I said can, I was using its secondary form as a verbal modifier. Can has a dual definition. The first being, am I physically able to? And the second is asking for permission. So when I say, can I go to the washroom? I'm asking you for your permission, and it is grammatically correct. So don't pull that may I shit on me, because I have to go to the washroom. That got me all whipped up. So I guess today was a rant. If I left out something that teachers do that piss you off, write it below in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you know someone who can connect with this video on a spiritual level, please send it to them. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Stefen. So, bye. Dress like what you think Channing Tatum would dress like if he was auditioning for the role of Wolverine in a shittier version of the X-Men. The point is to look like as much of a douchebag as possible,